4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So then guys, by the 5k point, I was still feeling alright, and I did my first section at marathon pace. For here, I was going through 5k easy 5k marathon pace just to get my legs used to ticking over that 14-minute kilometre pace, just to really get used to it for race day, which is in a couple of weeks time. Obviously I'm still feeling very good at this point because I still have 29 kilometres to go. But yeah, so I was just doing this section, I was still feeling good, and then I dropped it back down to easy pace, and I was still feeling nice and well by this point. By 15k, that's when the mental side starts to set in a little bit, because your legs are still feeling alright, but the mental side is thinking, oh my god, I'm like halfway there, and I need to do everything I've done all over again, and that can get quite mentally challenging at times. But it's all, of course, all up in your mind. You need to find ways to distract yourself. And in my mind at this point, I was really trying to sort of take my mind away from it, think about daily life and everything I've been up to over the week, what I'm doing next week, not trying to focus on the distance too much, just to try and almost daydream a bit, to take myself away from what was actually going on. And it did seem to help, and I managed to continue for a good few miles, and my legs still felt nice and strong, and I felt nice and strong, and I didn't come across any issues at all by this point, because obviously you're still not even halfway by this point. I was halfway through the long run, but I wasn't actually halfway through the whole distance, so I did feel good by this point, and I was still going through my sections at marathon pace, feeling strong. Heart rate, not so good because of the slowing up and speeding down and cardiac drift and all that. It's not great, but apart from that, everything was feeling good. So by 25k, my legs were really starting to ache. It was feeling tough at this point, and it was very difficult to put one step in front of the other. I got a little bit carried away, and I did more than 5k at my marathon pace, and that was probably a bad idea. I was just trying to test my legs, just see what they could do, and it did kind of fall apart a bit, but of course that's probably because of the training plan, and it said to do it at the 5k easy 5k marathon pace. So that was probably an unwise idea, which is probably why my legs fell apart that a little bit more. But yeah, by this point I did feel tough, and I was running about a 6:30-minute kilometre pace, and it felt like I was running about 4. It really did feel quite difficult. And yeah, if 1k felt like about 10, and yeah, things started to fall apart. My legs felt basically like lead at this point. My muscles were absolutely ruined, and went up a hill. That was really difficult as well. But that's of course what this training is all about. It's about really testing this mind and how deep into that pain cave you can go.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times. To better times, to better times, to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book.
Just about held on until the 29-kilometer mark, and then I stopped at a place near my home, and I couldn't make it quite back. There's about 2k to home, but I didn't actually finish that. And I got my dad to go home and pick me up, and then I got home, got in a hot tub, and just chilled out because I could hardly move by this point. It was really, really difficult. But yeah, and then I finished my time in a. I'll put the time from Strava up on the screen now, so you can have a look at that and see what I did, and you can check out a link in the description of my video, so then you can go and give me a follow on Strava, so you can follow along with my journey, and I can check out yours as well. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. That marathon, I worked, well, not a marathon, but that long one, I worked hard for you guys to really give you guys some good content. Credits to my mum and dad for filming that video as well. So if you haven't already, please hit that like button down below and subscribe to get notified when I upload new videos, which I am doing every single week, all about running. Some videos about me training, some are giving you some tips of how to run the best times possible. So thank you very much everyone, and I'll see you next time.